What's up, real life with love family? Ooh, let me take off my glasses. Are you guys surprised? Like I actually am showing up again, kind of on time. I meant to do this Monday, but it's all good. I made it. I made it. I just wanted to spend some time with all of you this week and share some thoughts, see what you think, chime in. I love it when you guys chime in. I really do, because we get into some deep, deep, deep discussions. Hey, so I have to say this about us as women. I am so fucking proud of us, right? Because I've been like on us to start to stand in our power, and I don't think we always know what that means. And I want to make sure that as we keep talking, that I help all of us to understand what that means, and what that means for you in particular. It means something in general, but it also means to each of us as individuals, right? So we're watching all of these men, being stood up to. And I'm just so proud of us, because I think we have been socialized. We have had our religions tell us, we've had whatever tell us that we were the perpetrators of sin, and that we deserved to be treated as more than less than. We deserved everything we ever got, even men raping us. And I am just proud that we have found it within ourselves to stand up and say, enough of that shit, and you won't be doing it to my children, because we've allowed this to go on for too long. And we also need to have men be responsible and be accountable for what they've done. I always say, and I'm going to let me see if I can say this delicately, um, just in case some of you have such sensitivities that this would be too harsh for you to hear the way I normally say it. But the power is in the vagina. And because we're such powerful beings as women, because whatever your religion is, this is not to offend, this is the truth. I'm going to tell you about my experience. I don't know about yours. When I got pregnant with both of my children, I created them in my body, okay? And I know because I was there, and I gave birth to them. And for some reason, in a patriarchal society, we're supposed to be giving thanks to a patriarch, a god. And the goddess has been left out of patriarchal, mysticisms and religions and things like that. And I'm like, no, no, because it's my body that created those two children, so I want us to be able to look at that and embrace that, and that no one has the right to tell us anything. We don't tell men what to do with their penises. Okay, I might tell my husband, but I'm just saying, we don't have any legislation against that. So I'm very proud of us that we are feeling like we can stand up and say, this is what was done to this shit was wrong, and I'm not about to get with this shit. This shit is over. And I think we're doing this for generations to come. you know um I taught my son how to treat women. I taught my daughter how to treat men, and I taught both of them how to show respect for their own bodies and their purpose, their power. And I've cultivated that purpose and power, as well as I've worked to cultivate their compassion and kindness. Because I understand that power really comes down to your ability to influence, not manipulate. See, we misread. We think that if someone's in quote unquote power, then they hold the key over us, over our paychecks, over our lives, over all of this stuff. And actually, they don't. We have a choice. And that's not to say that, if somebody is in a position where a man is, using his physical self to rape a woman. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a more generalized power that, if men came to understand that I'm going to beat the fuck out of you, oh, you might do that, but you should just lay me out and don't hope I don't ever get up because I'm gonna come for your ass. See, if they understood that there were serious consequences to this shit, it would be a different story. But there isn't. As you can see with this Roy Moore character in Alabama, and even Trump, and things, Weinstein, all these different men, as you can see with them, they really believe that, because this is how society has worked, that they not only can um, rape women and children, they can continue to be violent, and there isn't a real consequence to it. But and for us as women, or for children, male or female, or for us as men who have been violated, if someone is violent towards you and they violate you, it's been the character of the society that we live in that the person who was victimized is to blame and to be shamed. And that's how the perpetrator, the predator, holds you captive, you know? And it causes a deep seated pain that it always rides with you, because I know for me, I can tell you that I get so angry about things, and when I can't do something about it, or I feel I can't do something, to act out in that anger, that's when depression sets in and different things like that. So I want to tell you guys, I'm so proud of you. And I know many women who have um, dealt with rape. I'm not going to call it molestation because that's some bullshit ass word. It is rape. When you do violence towards anyone, sexually, physically, mentally, emotionally, with a sexual connotation, that shit is rape. Okay? Call it what the fuck it is. And it's like I've said about my children as they were growing up. I let everybody know you don't want to fuck with them. I'm telling you right now, because I'm going to come for your ass. And when people come to understand that there are serious consequences, that, I'm not going to stand by and turn the other cheek. Bitch, I only got two cheeks. I'm not, I can't, you know, I ran out of cheek years ago. So I won't be putting up with that shit. And so when we can stand up and say that there's consequences to your behavior, and that it's not going to go well for your ass, and don't think because you have some idea that I'm a woman and you have some sort of manipulative power that you do, because I have choices too. Right. So I'm just so proud of us. I really am. And chime in, you guys. Let me know, how you're feeling, what's going on, how is this affecting you in the news? Because I know so many of us have either gone through the same thing that we're seeing in the news, um, uh, or we are close to someone who has, whether it's been in the workplace, the home, in the streets, enough is a fucking enough. Okay. So I'm just telling you, you're deserving and you matter and you're important. So if you have a women's group, if you have a study group, if you have a men's group, if you have teenagers, anything like that, and you want to, I don't empower people, I ignite the power that's already there. It's for your God or goddess to empower you. My job is just to ignite that within you. If you have any of that going on and you would like to have me come in and speak, or you'd like to, if you're, we do it around the world. If you want to Skype, whatever it is, I will join in and I can get you with my assistant and we can get it all set up because I plan to see us heal and accept our power. All my love. Check you later, fam.